Thanks, guys, for joining me this evening. I'm the mute queen now, it seems, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in today. I just wanted to go over some quick tea with you all. Rest in peace, Takeoff. That's been mainly the main thing that they have been talking about here lately. And I just wanted to kind of talk about something different, guys, because this young man, he's gone. May he rest in peace. And I believe he has been put to rest, guys. Thanks, guys, for joining. Let's see who's in the house. Hi, Monique. How are you doing? Hi, Linda Gabba. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Nanoe Glow. Hello there. Hi, Jam. How are you doing, guys? As I said, this is going to be some quick tea, guys, because I know you folks have to enjoy your Saturday night. I just want to kind of bring some things to you guys of what's going on in these streets, guys. Let's just do a little quick intro, and then we'll be ready to go. Yes. Come on, intro. Where are you? Guys, please don't forget to hit the like button, okay? I really would appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, guys. Hello there. Welcome back to my channel, University with Marie. How's everyone doing? Y'all know I am Marie. It is so good to see everyone. Let's see who's in the house, shall we? Okay, guys, thank you for being patient. I hope everyone is doing wonderful, guys. Again, please continue to hit that like button. And thank you, guys, for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Let me go ahead and present the page, guys. The first person we're going to speak on today is Miss Kandi Burris, guys. Kandi Burris. It looks like Miss Kandi Burris has joined the other housewives with some issues going on with what? Lawsuits. A lawsuit has been filed against Miss Kandi and Todd Tucker. Related to her restaurant. Okay, guys, let me pull up the article real quick, guys. So let me share the screen and we'll get into it, guys. But again, there are several housewives that's out there right now that do have pending lawsuits, guys. They have pending lawsuits, and Kandi has joined the team. She has joined the team. Shout out to Radar Online. Let me just make sure you guys can see it. Make sure I am sharing it with you all. Yes, I am. Great. I wish I could make this larger for you guys, but again, here's Miss Candice. It looks like she is, if you don't know who Miss Kandi Burris is, she is one of the stars for Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Housewives, one of the Housewives networks. It looks like the restaurant that she does currently own is being sued, guys. It's been sued because if you guys don't recall, let me just kind of go in hindsight a little bit here, just to give you a little touch on what initially happened. Candice restaurant, there was an incident where someone was SHOT'd, okay? I assumed only that it was two adults that were hit, but actually, according to this lawsuit, guys, it looked like a minor has been hit as well, guys. Let me get into the story. It says Real Housewives of Atlanta star Candice Burris and her husband Todd Tucker is facing legal trouble after their restaurant was sued over the shooting, okay? Over a shooting that happened at their restaurant. Excuse me, guys. that went down. Okay, according to the court documents obtained by Radar Online, shout out to them. As I said, a woman named Kia Humphreys, on behalf of herself and her daughter Tammy Johnson, they're suing Candi's restaurant, and they're suing the owners of the shopping center as well, guys. It looks like this young lady, the 14-year-old of this particular young lady, Miss Humphreys, her daughter. It says on February 14, 2020, Humphreys said she entered old lady gang with her 14-year-old daughter. The two were accompanied by Humphreys' other kids, okay? In this suit, guys, Humphreys is alleging that Johnson was near the front door of the restaurant in the waiting area. Prior to entering the restaurant, one of Kandi's family's member, heard a loud altercation in the parking lot, as well as her family, okay? When they looked to see what was going on, they noticed that a guy in a red jacket was entering this restaurant, okay? Now, the suit also added that the man wearing this red track jacket began letting off shots, guys. He began letting off shots. And this young lady, her name, Kia Humphreys, was shot, was shot in the right calf, okay? Basically, she was hit in the leg, guys, at Candi's restaurant. You know, how do you guys feel about that? I think that, Candice, you are in trouble, ma'am. I just assume, according to the last article and according to the last news report, they did not bring out the fact that this young lady was hit as well. I did not see that. I had no idea that a kid had been hit. Let's see who's here. All right, thank you so much. Do the right thing. Thank you. So according to this lawsuit, okay, there was a young lady, 14 years old, that was hit, guys, as well. In the initial article, they never mentioned that a minor was hit at all. But as you can see, she is being sued as well. Candice and Todd are both being sued. I bet you Todd's saying, damn, you know, now you're going to dig in my money as well? Yes, sir, because y'all are married and y'all are in Georgia. So get ready, Todd. You're going to have to pay up as well. And I do believe, allegedly, I'm just going to say allegedly, that this family is going to definitely win. And I'm wondering what took them so long to file this lawsuit, though. It seems that they waited a very long time. I'm assuming that Candice maybe have been in talks with these people and maybe they could not reach a good number because, again, Candice, it wasn't your responsibility. It wasn't your fault that this young lady was hit. However, from what we understand, that it was one of your family members that was initially doing that was implementing this behavior. So with this young lady being hit, Miss Candice, you can get ready. And I believe this young lady is going to win. What do y'all think? I think she's going to win, definitely. And I think the mother and the other kids are going to win too. All they need to file is what? Mental anguish. Mental anguish. So, you know, again, I initially said in this particular commentary that, you know, a lot of the housewives are being sued. Look what's going on with Robin Dixon and her husband, Juan Dixon, okay? This is the reason why I believe that Robin has been so pissed off on the show right now, because she knows that this young lady, these folks are going to win against them. Her husband he closed his eyes, he turned his head to these alleged allegations. She can get ready as well. Robin, you're going to probably lose some money. Just accept it. You know, don't be angry and don't try to put it off on anyone else, and don't take it out on anyone else the way she's treating Wendy in this on this show. Robin, okay, so there's Robin, there's a young lady on the Real Housewives of, I believe it is, I will have to look it up, but there's another young lady, her and her husband, both are being sued. So now Candice has joined the bunch, guys. So, you know, these people are not playing. They are going after these housewives. Again, I think that Candice, that this lady is just now filing this lawsuit because maybe Candice was trying to talk to her, trying to come up with a number to give her, and that number was not high enough. What do y'all think? I don't think the number was high enough. She says another reason for Mama Joyce to be mad at Todd, right? Mama, you know, guys, a lot of times when we're outsiders looking in, right, guys, we can see what you don't see, right, guys? That's just it. We can kind of see what you don't see. And her mother saw from inception that Todd was not no good, allegedly, that he was not right for Candice, that he was a user, allegedly. You know, that's her mother. We can see things, you know, as mothers or as friends. So that's what's going on with Mama Joyce. And yes, there is another reason for Mama Joyce to be hot at him. You know, yes, it's just a reason for her to be hot. Hey, do the right thing. She said, hey, that's a giant. Yeah. So, guys, again, Candice is being sued. She's getting sued the same way Juan is getting sued. Her and Todd are getting sued. So, my point is that these housewives, several of these housewives right now are in lawsuits. They are in big lawsuits, and they are going to lose a lot of money if they don't win. But in this case, this did in fact happen. And for what we understand, that it was a family member that was, initiating this incident, that initiated this incident. And it was on Candace's property as well as the shopping center. So she is not only going after Kandi, she is also going after the shopping center, guys. So prepare, Kandi. You're going to have to fight. Now, Candace, I must say she is a fighter, guys. Candace is a fighter. We know she's a fighter, and we know she is what? Tight. Candace is tight. She's stingy, and she loves money. But in this case, Candace, you have to probably try to settle the right way. Don't try to be stingy and try to lowball these people, because, again, this young lady's leg was hit by one of those, So get ready, Candace. You need to go ahead and settle. Hopefully you'll settle, and hopefully you'll settle for the right price. But, again, I just don't know about her. I think she's kind of tight with her money, and I think she's kind of selfish as well, guys. All right, guys, let's move on to the next, shall we? The next person I wanted to come in, because, again, this is quick tea, guys. The next person I want to come in and talk about here is none other. Where is he big behind that? None other than Rick Ross, guys. Rick Ross. While y'all looking at that, I'm going to be preparing to present the screen. Rick Ross, guys, right now they are saying that he is a hoarder, that he is nasty down. Do you hear me? Rick Ross they're saying that he's a hoarder. He's nasty. If you want to take a look at this picture, let me see if it's showing right now. Stand by. Yes. Okay. That's Rick. Let me get him off here. Y'all. Rick is a hoarder, they say. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the original picture of how his house is looking, guys. Looking a hot mess for what I understand. Look at this. Let me see if you guys can see this. I wish I knew how to enlarge this picture. Do y'all see all that crap on the right-hand side of Rick Ross? Do y'all see that crap? This man is a hoarder. He is nasty. I'm saying that, he looks like he has lost some weight, guys. But I'm thinking that, considering how big he is and how thick he is, maybe he's tired. Like he can't really just bend over to clean. But considering how rich he is, don't y'all think he would have had a housekeeper to take care of this? This is craziness. Gosh, I wish I could zoom this in. But do you see all that crap? That is just nothing but crap. Tennis shoes, clothes, junk. But he looks, sloppy like that, allegedly. He does. What do y'all say? Let me take a look at the comments. Yes, wow. I told Kandi to do the same thing, to settle. But do y'all see all the junk he have in his house? And he tried to deny it, guys. He tried to deny that he was not a hoarder. I was like, sir, if you don't quit with all that crap in your darn house, it doesn't make any sense to all that shit. Excuse my French. It's just craziness. It say Rick Ross denies being a hoarder while showing off a mansion filled with clothes and shoes. Right, that is a mansion. Look how large that room is, guys. That's craziness. And it's full of shit. Excuse my French, it's full of it. Anyone who asks if they are a hoarder probably is one. Anyone who asks if they are a hoarder probably is one. That certainly seems to be the case with Rick Ross, guys. But you can't tell him that. You cannot tell him that he's a hoarder. While offering a glimpse into his decluttering mansion, 109-room mansion, guys. This guy's mansion has 109 rooms in Georgia. It says Ross rejected the label despite the fact that he was literally reorganizing piles and piles of clothes, shoes, books, and crap. So he's trying to deny it, but we see it right there in 3D. Do we not? Well, in 1D on this computer, 1D. The point is he has all this stuff around his house, and he's claiming that he's not a hoarder. But I was thinking that, maybe because he's so thick and he does not want to bend over. But again, he's rich. He can have housekeepers to come in there and clean up all that crap. Right, guys? She said, Rick Ross better call hoarders. Right. He really does. Or get him about 15 to 20 housekeepers to come in there and help him with that crap. It's like he just, throwing junk everywhere. And you know what they say? If your house is kind of tore up like that, messed up like that, in a disarray like that, something's wrong with you as well. Like there's something going on up here as well. Right, guys? She said he can't afford to get an organizer or a housekeeper. Right, he can. This man is rich, but he is what? Who's going to say it? He's nasty. Look at all that crap in his house. This is craziness. This man have crap all over his house. Tennis shoes, books, dirt. Just crap. Come on, Mouse. Just crap. So I'm like, sir, you need to hire some housekeepers. And once they get this cleaned up, sir, you need to keep it that way. Keep it nice and neat. Maybe he needs to use their room for all that stuff. Once they can come in there and organize it, he can use his room, that particular room for all that stuff. Turn it into a closet. put some walls up there and turn it into a closet. What do y'all say? Just craziness, just a hot mess. She's, yeah, he act like he can't afford a housekeeper, but yes, Rick Ross is a hoarder, guys. I wanted to bring that to y'all. I'm like, this man is filthy rich. How are you going to be a hoarder? You can have housekeepers to come in and take care of your house. But here it is, you got that room just nasty. And that house, as they said, is a 109-room mansion. Wow, I mean, that's huge. But if you're not going to take care of it, why have it, right, y'all? Why have a big house if you're not going to take care of it? You're going to just demolish it. I don't understand that. She says, I saw Take-Headed Kandi on the thumbnail, so I clicked. Hey, Marie, how are you, Peaceful Cornice? So what this chick playing victim of? Well, she's currently being sued. Miss Candace and her husband are being sued from an incident that took place at her restaurant. So, yes, we discussed that. She's being sued just like several of the other housewives. I hate that that's happening to her, but at the same time, it's like, it can be a little karma on her side, too. It can be a little, because I know it's karma for Miss Robin Dixon, but it can be a little karma with her as well, because she's kind of tight there, and she's kind of stingy, right? Kandi comes up to me as kind of being stingy and kind of arrogant in a way. Now she has to face this lawsuit. As I said, this lady waited some time. This happened in 2020. We're in 2022 now. Evidently, Candace is not trying to settle with this woman, right? Not trying to pay this woman. So this woman decided to take action, higher actions, and file an actual lawsuit. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. Let's see. As I said, this is Quick Tea with Marie today, guys. I wanted to touch on this story, guys. This story right here. Who has heard about this OnlyFans model that initially unalived her boyfriend? Stand by. She unalived her boyfriend, and on the day of that she did do this, the police did not even take this woman to jail, guys. They put her in the hospital for a couple of days. She almost got away with it. She really did. The cops were not even paying attention to this guy being in there, being unalived. Okay, they were focused on her. If you know this case from inception, she was about to get away with it. But let me go ahead and share the story now. It looks like what I thought was going to happen. It says the prosecutors are claiming that this OnlyFans model has plotted to flee the country after she unalived her boyfriend. I knew once they let her go, I knew she was going to try to run. And that's what it looked like is going on, guys. It looked like she's trying to run. She's trying to run. Let me get back over here. Courtney Clenny, that's her name. Courtney Clenny is currently facing second-degree unaliving charges for allegedly sticking her boyfriend, Christian Abuseli. She did this in Miami in their apartment. And when the police initially got there, guys, when they initially arrested her, they just assumed that it was DV on his part, not on her part, on his part. Well, it looks like the prosecutors have gotten word that this girl is something else. And they also have video of her attacking this young man in the elevator. You know, she tried to come across as if that he was hurting her, that he had been abusing her for years, and kind of found out she was the alleged abuser, guys. She was the alleged abuser in this relationship. He was basically trying to push off him and, trying to avoid a big scene. But this woman is kind of out there, guys. And from what I understand is that she did have a problem with substances, allegedly. And they did allow her to go home after this woman unalived this young man. But don't get me wrong now, this young man, a lot of women of color are upset with him because they found several tweets about this guy. On the tweet stating that, how he doesn't like women of color, how we are ghetto and how, things of that nature. But, he is gone. It doesn't mean that we wanted him gone. But the point is he did have a lot of negative things to say about Black women. Okay. She's currently facing the second-degree murder, guys. And while her lawyers are arguing she acted in self-defense and that she should have allowed to remain on house arrest, then in police custody, prosecutors are claiming that she is a flight risk, that she is trying to prepare to leave the country. I know a lot of you guys have seen this case, but remember, initially they did not put her in jail. Finally, about a month or so later, that's when they arrested her. Here she is right here. She's a very beautiful woman, but she's kind of out there, kind of mental, if you ask me, allegedly. She is. Courtney has a successful career in OnlyFans. Okay, she's made over $1 million. Okay, and it looks like she's trying to move the money of $1 million from her accounts into her father's bank account. Okay, the reason why she's doing that because she probably is trying to run. That's what the prosecutors are saying. They need to lock her up Do you think they're going to lock her up, guys? Do you think they're going to lock her up? It says the prosecutor posted it, the money. The prosecutor said that the money was moved so that she can leave this country to avoid criminal prosecution, noting that Courtney held a profession she can maintain abroad. So considering that she's on OnlyFans, guys, she don't have to, worry about money because she can do that online. The internet is everywhere, but she was trying to move that money, over $1 million into her dad's account so she can try to avoid prosecution. I do believe she is going to leave. If she is with this young man, this is him. Okay. Again, a lot of women of color were pissed off at him, but again, that's not a reason for this guy to be unalive, right, guys? It's not. But the opposing legal team supported their argument, revealing that Courtney earned over $966,000, guys, in 2020. This girl making money on this OnlyFans, is she not? She's making a killing. She made a killing. And she made $1.8 million in 2021 just on OnlyFans. So what she's trying to do, again, guys, she's trying to move that money over to her dad's account so she can kind of flee and get the hell away. She's trying to get away, guys, so she can, live her life abroad. Yes, she'll try to free. Absolutely. She said, no problem at all. Yes, guys, she's trying to flee. So Miss Courtney Clinay, hopefully they will lock her up. They're probably going to try to give her a monitoring, ankle monitor, but that's not going to do anything in this case. This girl is ready to go. So they really need to arrest her and lock her up. But I just don't think they're going to do it, guys. What do you think? I really don't. But again, guys, I wanted to come through with this quick tea for you guys. Anyone have any comments or anything? Remember, guys, just to recapitulate, Miss Kandi Burris, she is in the process of being sued, guys. They are going to sue her because that incident that took place where they were shooting on her property, a young lady was hit, 14 years old, allegedly. So her and her mama are suing her, okay? That lawsuit is against her and Todd, which is great. I'm glad they named him as well so he can feel the wrath. It reminds me again of Juan Dixon. Juan, you're in trouble, Miss Robert. You might as well get ready to go with him, ma'am. You can get ready to pay up with him. You've already married him. And yes, she probably does have a prenup or whatever, but I just don't think that prenup has this in there, has a clause in there in reference to lawsuits. That's why she's so pissed off. What do y'all think? I really don't. I don't think there's a clause in that lawsuit, guys. Again, last but not least, this young lady is trying to flee, Miss Courtney Clinay. She's trying to flee. She almost got away with it. As I said, from the beginning, the police did not arrest this young lady. They took her to the hospital. They were focused. They focused on her. She didn't have on hardly any clothes anyway. As you can see, I barely find a picture of her with fully dressed. Okay, so the officer that did go there to arrest her, they didn't arrest her. They took her to the hospital. Felt bad for her because they just assumed that the DV was on his part. But come to find out, they do have video. They have obtained video showing that this young lady was in the elevator attacking this man, beating him all across his head and everything. So, that's another sad case, guys. So I really appreciate you guys coming through for this quick tea with Marie, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining. If you have any comments, put it below in the video, guys. Again, this is quick tea on this Saturday. On this Saturday, guys, I want y'all to enjoy your Saturday. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you are new to the channel. And everyone have a fantastic evening. See you guys mañana. Bye.